True Media was good with the family. Hey, check this out, man. Don't it seem like most people don't feel like they blessed without the things of the world? Most people overlooked how blessed they really is when it comes to just waking up. Most people don't feel like they blessed unless they got material possessions or man-made crafted objects. See, let me tell you something. What you will find out in the world is that you have a lot of people who overlook the blessings of God. People don't feel blessed without that car. People don't feel blessed without that house. People don't feel blessed without that money in their bank. And people will value those things over the breath in their body. They will value those things over just living to see another day. They will value those things over having good health. They will value those things over family and the dynamic and the importance of having a strong relationship with the Most High. People will value man-made materials over the things that God naturally blessed us with in order and to be able to function as a human being. People don't feel blessed unless they got some kind of form of material possessions or man-made accolades to make them feel like they important. They don't care about what God think about them. They care about what man think about them. See, this is what I'm starting to learn. See, they say as you get older or get of age, you become wiser. And I'm starting to see a lot of things for what it is. And most people don't feel blessed because they woke up to see another day. Most people don't feel blessed because they still got good health. Most people don't feel blessed because they still got their arms and their legs attached to them and all their ligaments is functioning like they supposed to. Most people don't feel blessed even though they got good sight and they got good hearing. They don't feel blessed with the attributes that God gave them. They only feel blessed when they got man-made materials to make them feel like they important. Without them man-made materials, most people don't feel blessed. They damn near feel cursed. And most people will curse God. And I'm not saying it's anything wrong with having material possessions, money, or nothing like that. But we become so materialistic to a fault as a people. Black people, white people, Chinese people, whoever you want to name, throw them in. We became of this world. We became embodied with supernatural and superficial things. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We don't even know how to start a campfire. Most people don't even know how to change a tire. Most people don't even know how to go hunting if some shit was really to kick off. Most people don't even know how to go fishing. Most people don't even know how to build up a tent. I'm talking about natural things. People don't even know how to hunt for their own food naturally. We have become so dependent on the material world to where we feel like those things validate whether we is blessed or not. Most people don't feel blessed without the material possessions that was made by man. Most people don't feel blessed. They feel like it's something wrong with them. They feel like God picking on them. They feel like the devil is testing them and you know, just got it out for them. They feel like people hating on them. They feel like, you know, nobody care about them. But this is all based on some man-made material bullshit that you can't take with you when you gone. What about the things that God blessed you with? Do you feel blessed, or do you consider to even think about being proud or being happy or being appreciative about the things that God blessed you with? Do you ever stop and look at it and say, man, I know it's been a rough day for me. I know my money is kind of funny, but I still got my health. Do you stop and realize and say, man, I know, man, I just got fired. I got fired from my job, man, but I still got a good supporting cast of a family. Do you ever stop and say, even though I ain't got all the material possessions and I haven't gained the world, I still got my eyesight to see. And I still got the ability to comprehend and to hear what's going on. Because, you know, some people is born deaf. Some people is born blind. Some people is born deformed. But we don't never think about that kind of stuff. That ain't what we consider as being blessed. We don't look at the things that God gave us from a natural standpoint and consider those things as blessings. We don't consider, let me repeat, the things that God has given us from a natural perspective since birth. We don't consider the blessings of God as a blessing in our life, like good health, like being able to see, like being able to hear. We take them things for granted. We think those things is a necessity and is guaranteed. And we think those things is just, you know, it's supposed to be like that. But we don't understand or realize that some people ain't got that. We don't feel blessed with the things God gave us since birth. We only feel blessed when it got something to do with man-made material possessions and objects. And so somebody will look at you and say, man, you highly favored and you super blessed. Why? Because I got a house. Why? Because I got a car. Why? Because I got a little bit of money. That's what you consider as a blessing? Nah, it's deeper than that, bruh. I got good health. I got a good family. I can see, I can hear. And we take those things for granted, and we don't look at those things like a blessing like we should. Some people may do, but most don't. Most don't feel blessed. Most don't feel fulfilled if they don't have that man-made material shit that go along with their existence. They don't. And I'm telling you right now, man, what do you consider as a blessing? Like, what do you literally and really consider as a blessing? I want people to really think about what I'm saying, man. Because a lot of the stuff you consider as a blessing is just stuff. It's man-made stuff. And it's going to always be man-made stuff. It's just stuff, man. Things. It don't mean it's a blessing because you got a couple things. It's just stuff. Think about what I'm saying, y'all. Think about what I'm saying. It's just stuff that most people consider as a blessing in their life. But they don't never consider the things that was given to them, the things that was given to them since birth by God. They never consider those things as a blessing. They never consider the things that God have gave them as a blessing like they do what man has done for them or what man has gave them. People will always, in this life, you will find most people, they will put man over God all the time. They will put the creation of man over the blessings of God. I repeat, they will put the creation, the things that man created, over the things that God blessed us with since birth. They will take that over it. They will take the things that God gave us for granted for some superficial shit like cars and clothes, money and hoes, and houses. And I'm telling you right now, most people only consider themselves blessed when they got materialistic things to go along with their existence. With the, the moment a person don't have those materialistic things in their life, they don't consider themselves as blessed. They don't consider themselves as blessed. But as long as they got the material shit to show for, they consider themselves as blessed. Or they consider other people as blessed because they got the materialistic shit to show for. And what I'm telling you is, blessings ain't always just materialistic things. We got to get out of this materialistic way of thinking. We have become very materialistic as humans. As humans, we have become very, very materialistic and of our things and of the stuff that we have accumulated. We put our heart, our energy, and we put our life into these things that we can't take with us after we gone. And we leave a little bit for God. Sorry, God. Sorry. I only got this much for you. I'm going to put 5% into you, and I'm going to put 95% into this material shit because these things make me feel happy. These things make me feel fulfilled. These things is what I consider as a blessing. So sorry, God, I only can give you 5%. The Most High is sitting back watching us just shaking his head, shaking her head. I always become last in your life. Why I always got to be last in your life? Why you can't put me first, man? Why you got to put all this other stuff before me, man? Just look at it from God's perspective. We always crying out for help. We always praying to God to make our lives better. We always praying to God to, to be able to help us figure out certain things in life. But just look at it from God's perspective. If you may, if you can, if you able to. We give everything else, all our time, all our energy. We committed to everything else, and we only give God 5% of ourselves. We put our time and energy and focus on everything else and give God only what we have left over. Some people don't even give God that. They don't even give God the little bit that they have left over. They don't give God nothing. They don't consider the Most High and nothing that they doing. And what I'm telling you, man, most people don't feel blessed without the material things to show for in their life. We need to get out of this materialistic mindset and come back down to earth and come back down to reality and appreciate Mother Nature, appreciate the earth, appreciate good energy from other people, appreciate good health, appreciate family like we was intended to in the first place. All right? And so I just wanted to send a little bit of heat y'all way, man. A little bit of knowledge and truth y'all way. Something to think about. I ain't condemning nobody. This ain't to put nobody down and tell nobody not to want things in your life or purchase things that you feel like you want. But all I'm telling you is, man, you need to reconsider what you call a blessing and what blessed really is. Because you can have the world and it's people that have it all. And in the inside, they empty. They don't have no fulfillment. What does it profit a man to gain the world and lose his soul? Remember, man, keep God first. It ain't nothing that can ever compare to the blessings of God. And I ain't talking about the things that God can bless you with, like money, cars, clothes, and all them things. I'm talking about since birth, the things that God blessed you with since birth, from a natural standpoint, like having breath in your body, having eyes to be able to see, having the ability to hear, to taste, touch, and smell. Those is natural blessings that God gave us. And you better be thankful for them and stop taking them for granted. You dig what I'm saying? We need to learn how to really understand that most of the stuff that people consider as blessings is just stuff. That's all it is. That's taking up room. And that's really not made to bring you no kind of level of fulfillment. It's just made to trap you into this illusion of thinking that you blessed when really you suffering in silence. So that's my message of the day. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out. 100.